What's up, fam? Welcome
What up,
back.
y'all? Oh, this is weird.
Oh yeah, first share.
Go ahead first, sure.
Welcome back to another episode of AWAGBT podcast, the place where you get to be an exclusive member to our very entertaining group chat.
That's
And
what they
as
be
you can
saying.
see, that's what they be saying. The streets be saying. That's what the streets are saying.
That's what the streets be saying. You know what I'm saying?
This is where you want to be on any given night. And now I know we were supposed to do this a couple nights ago, but life be life. And so
what happened is we're practicing because we haven't done a Wednesday podcast in a while.
It's true.
And next week,
yeah, we gotta keep you on your toes.
We're gonna have to cover Survivor, which will be on Wednesdays. So this is
You're
our
right.
practice.
That's
That's
true.
our practice.
Expect the unexpected, okay?
As Jeff Probst says, expect the unexpected.
Right.
And I forgot.
I thought TJ
Survivor
Lavin said that, but okay.
Who's the? I thought it was Alan from Traders.
I was talking about the challenge host.
I know.
I don't know what the Amazing Race host is name. I don't know his name.
I really ain't never watched it.
Yeah, I watched it back in the day.
Phil, it's Phil. I know that. That's my dog. Shout out Phil.
Phil, yeah. But anyways, y'all know why we're here. We're here to talk about Big Brother 26. We're gonna recap this veto episode. Tree's gonna give us the fees, that the real true backstory, because I don't think the episode really gave us enough. Although they did leave us on a cliffhanger, so I'm sure they're gonna try to give us some more backstory as to what is about to happen.
They didn't have much to cover in that veto. They might as well have gave us all the tea.
Right.
Well, we'll talk to it when we get to the veto, but let's just say I was watching it like, wait, everyone's right. Did they lie to us on the feeds?
I was like, I looked up, I went to the kitchen, I started making some food or putting some food together. And I said, and then I took the trash out and I came back. I said, they still on the first round? What is going on? Like, what in the heck?
Maybe they had to stretch that thing out.
And they sure did.
I was so confused. So before we even get there, so y'all know Chelsea is HOH, so we got to recap y'all, catch y'all back up. Chelsea is the new HOH. She won a before and after competition. She won in the tiebreaker round. It was her, Cam, Chemo, and Mackenzie. Yeah, Mackenzie.
Mm-hmm.
They were all in the tiebreaker round, and Chelsea won. She wasn't trying
to. The tiebreaker answers were horrible, if I remember right. Like
it was a lot.
Someone said like 30,000. Like, how are you guessing multiple hours? I don't get it.
And Chelsea said she lowballed her answer and still won. So
she's telling everybody she tried to throw it, but then she was in the DR like, okay, now I don't want so to win. Girl, you ain't throw that comp. And everybody know if you gonna throw it, you always go crazy high. Always.
Yeah. Because you want to go over.
Never
1 million. Is that what I would put? 1 million. If you will never, the answer will never be 1 million. So if you want to be done, just put 1 million.
Yep.
So there you have it. Chelsea wins HOH. And won't she put up Leah because she felt like Leah was a threat to her? I felt like Leah is a threat to her. So I was like all on board. It's about time that Leah hit that block. She needs to hit the block. I'm tired of her. So let's do it. But of course, she wants to take a different approach to it. She was like, I'm going to use a pawn in Chemo. And then Angela, she was like, the house want Angela gone. I don't care if Angela leave. So that's who's going to be my nominations. And that's what she did. Angela and Chemo. And with the backdoor plan, potentially, she wants the noms to say the same. But if they do change, based on conversations, which Teresa let us know how those kind of went, she was, on the fence of, if they got used, let's take off Angela, throw up Leah. Quinn that came up, that kind of came up along the way. And so we have the veto, which we saw today, but we knew since Saturday who won the veto.
I did it. No, I said I did it.
You didn't know?
No, I knew.
Oh, I'm gonna say
and was waiting in anticipation because how are they gonna cover a veto where OTEV is done in round one?
Veto episode.
Like,
yeah,
it was. I was waiting. I was so excited.
I was confused. See, that's how y'all know I wasn't on no feeds this weekend because I didn't even know it was over round one. So that was a shock to me. That's why I was confused. Taking out trash, coming back talking about they still on.
Y'all not doing y'all job.
I do my job.
I did it because if we're covering the veto now,
I didn't.
Man, they went on a whole backstory of all right. You got the little trash raccoon, whatever his name was, and Chester or something like that, and he's like, all right, I need the evicted house guests that did not compete in the first head of household.
In the first head of household, I think that was the key word. Wasn't eligible.
Shoot, either way they said it, it's the same answer.
No, right, you're right.
What I would put, I don't even know what I would put because I already heard from the feed that Cedric was the answer. So in my head, I'm like, I would say Cedric too. So I really don't even know. I wish they would have set the question so I could answer it, so I know if I would have got it right or wrong.
I was so confused because, see, I didn't do. I wasn't on feed, so I was actually right because when they were all saying, I was like, oh, Cedric. And then they all kept saying Tucker. I'm like, what they saying Tucker for? Like, I'm like, am I crazy?
I ain't gonna lie. I forgot that. I probably would have had Cedric because I completely forgot that Cedric and Mackenzie sat out.
You mean
so
Tucker?
That would have. I mean, Tucker and Mackenzie had sat out. I forgot about that. So I probably would have got it right accidentally.
I have the worst memory here because I would have said Matt. I was like, it was Matt. And he was standing next to Mackenzie. I remember he was standing next to Mackenzie, and I just thought that he didn't compete. So they were saying Tucker. Then I'm like, oh, showed the little flashback. Oh, him and MJ really didn't compete. Oh, we're good.
Baby, if I would have been one of the crew members putting that in, I'd be pissed.
No, because, or maybe they get an early day they get to set up, go home early because it didn't take long.
Man, they didn't even get a chance to use any of his voice clips. Like
now that, yeah, I can see that.
Now, the OTEB setup is elaborate. Like I think they lost the backyard like Tuesday or something. Like it was early, whatever day it was. So I would have been like, man, we spent 3 days putting this up, and y'all went one round. Y'all suck.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
I'd be
and
pissed.
If I would be putting some extra slippery stuff on their thing when they do slip aside. I would make something a little bit heavier. When
I put some Frisco on there, Lard. What else can I put on there? Everything. Y'all gonna get hurt.
How dare y'all got me out here breaking my back, putting this thing together, and y'all want to be dummies and don't know how to pay attention.
We have to give MJ extra props though.
Yeah, legend.
We've seen it with the Rockstar. You could just wait. Y'all ain't got Cedric? I got Cedric. Oh, snap.
Hey, you know what? Go ahead, Ela.
No, I was just about to say she sat on it, let everyone think it was Tucker. Everyone said Tucker down the line. She said Cedric.
And they was all looking at her like, huh?
They looked at her like, oh girl, how you get the first one wrong? That's exactly how they were looking too. But they didn't show it. They didn't show it on the episode. But when Angela, Angela had got up there first. Shout out to Angela for getting up there first though. I gotta give her that props. Okay. But that's all the props you get. Because she said that Mackenzie was like, talk Angela, I saw she had Tucker, and then she was looking at me like, and she tried to like hide her card, like, okay, because when I told her I had said, like, she was just like, she wrong, and I'm like, oh, look at you,
wait,
you was wrong.
And T-Core was like,
wrong,
I'm sitting over here watching them toss Cedric's name here to the left, to the right, and she's like, oh, y'all wrong. Y'all are wrong. And that is funny to me. So this makes me think, like, how are y'all gonna do on days if y'all couldn't even get this simple question right? And I know a lot of people said it was confusing, but I'm like, was it really confusing? Because
it kind of was because you don't think of the social part of that HOH. You think of they're sliding the disc, but so I don't think it's that bad.
That Chelsea and Cedric could not. Where they weren't eligible to play HOH. So that's the only, maybe it just makes too much sense.
What was the HOH called? The HOH wasn't called, pick 3 people and then play this sliding game. No, it was called play this sliding game. I'm going to find the actual name, but.
It was something. But I guess I could see, why they was confused. But to me, it was just common sense because we know they were downgrade. So we knew Cedric couldn't play.
Yeah.
So Tucker could play. He was eligible. They just didn't get to do it. Yeah. So, but I mean, shout out to Mackenzie. She wrote her story. She spoke it into existence week 1. Write your story. She writing her story because she has cemented herself in BB history for being the first
draft pick.
Your draft pick. She eating low key. To be the very first person to win OTEB in 1 round. Like, that has never happened in 26, 25 other seasons of Big Brother. She has made history. And you know what? Shout out to this cast because they are making history in ways that I don't think anybody, she's winning OTEV in one round. Chemo's speech swayed not one, but two people. Tucker is very well on the way to be the first pre-juror to win AFP.
Angela had the veto used on her 3 times.
3 times. The veto being used 8 weeks in a row. Like, what is this season? Iconic. It's an iconic season.
Mackenzie right now is the one that's won the most comp so far, right? Because it was Angela.
Technically, yeah.
I mean Tucker. After Tucker, it was Angela.
Well, her and Chelsea were tied.
Tucker and that's right. So Chelsea
got 3, yeah.
Mackenzie. Yeah, that's right. So it would be Chelsea would be second after Tucker.
Are we counting
Chelsea
AI
has
Arena?
2 HOHs and AI Arena. Yes.
So they tied in Chelsea and
Quinn has 3 comps. Quinn has 3 comp wins. 2 HOHs and actually no, I lied.
2 HOHs and a power.
Oh, we're gonna count the power. Then Mackenzie got 4 because she won that power.
I'm counting every comp. I'm counting. Okay. So she would have 4 because she won 2 vetoes. She won the first power, and then this veto.
Yeah.
So 4. Dang, not all his vetoes. Oh, she won an AI comp.
She won 2 AIs.
So what's her total?
4. You're right. She had 4.
2
she won
vetoes,
the power.
2 AIs.
Yeah. I don't count that veto. She didn't really win that veto. She just won the comp and got a veto.
Because she my draft pick account.
It does count. No. It counts. I'm just saying I wouldn't consider her winning that veto. You know?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Calling it winning veto. Power.
Yeah, but she definitely won 4 comps, Great.
She exactly. I'm calm beast. I'd be like, girl, shut up. I'd be like, wait.
She low-key might be.
Oh, you a little bit. And I'm telling you, she gonna win that double. She gonna win something in that double. I don't know what it is, but I feel it.
Yeah.
Maybe HOH, which is Chelsea.
Right, Miss Brown Sugar. Nothing in their minds. That's what I'm saying. They entertainment through the roof. Entertainment is 10. They game sense. Turn it on.
Hold on. Okay. Please. Correct me if I'm wrong. After they heard Mackenzie, somebody could have jumped off and went to go get it, right?
I don't think so.
No, your answers are locked.
You have to beat her by a certain, once you get up there, it's locked, right? Or is it a time?
You could run back down, but it's the fact that everyone was up there and the little raccoon was asking for the answers.
Well, I think once he started asking people what the answer is locked. Okay. But had he not asked and they saw
right.
Now, if 2 people would have got up there and they saw, that she had said it and they would have jumped back down, then
they would have been able to.
Yeah. And me, I wasn't even paying attention to the time. I was like, oh, so who gonna be eliminated? Like, they gonna just eliminate the last person since I didn't think they was gonna be like, well, round's over.
I mean, technically, if you got it wrong, well.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I would have thought the same thing. If I see her picking Cedric and she confident in Cedric, and y'all been looking for Tucker for 20 years.
I would have been sitting there like, I would be like, girl, what was that question? No, me. They would have told me. I would have asked the audience. Yeah, what was the question?
What the answer? Because Kanda, I don't know. They can't help them. I don't think anybody's ever said.
Probably not.
I would have asked.
They be doing.
I know they can give you the answer, but repeating the question.
Yeah,
maybe
they be doing some stuff. I don't know, but
they be cheating.
Well, you have to be in the game to get the answer. I was like, because Angela she was playing when she gave Tyler the answer. So inside the game, you can give answers, which is stupid, but yeah, because you should never.
In my opinion, if T-Core would have spoken up, I don't care. Penalty nom. I don't care.
Yeah, no. I didn't want her to. I'm just saying I couldn't remember like it was in the rules because I was like, well, Angela did it, but I was like, oh no, or Rockstar, I'm sorry, that's her real name. Rockstar did it, but she was playing OTF, so it was okay. So, but yeah, it was an interesting OTF. But yeah, shout out to Mackenzie. History
editors ate again, duping the audience because I want to see the percentage of casuals that were like, wait, yeah, Tucker was the first one out. Of course, they showed us the clip, and then boom, rug pull.
Yeah. I would like if they did like you know how like that game that Josh was on where that we clicked the answer. I would like if they did that on Big Brother when they doing question comps like that, and like we can tap in like on Paramount or something to click the
See if
answer.
you can get it right. They should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would be dope just to see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know, curly hair Mackenzie, she kind of eating. She been letting her hair curl up, and you know, curly hair dye room Mackenzie.
That's my girl.
A little bit.
It's apparently eating, huh?
And somebody else who eating. I know this is controversial, but Angela, she kind of ate this week because
she be lying. At least from the episode, I know Teresa will stop us if we're wrong, but it seemed like it all stemmed from Angela Giesland.
I don't even know if I want to call her a liar because I think she be believing it. She is lying, but nah, I think she legit be believing the stuff that she say.
What did we say? In one-on-one of lying, believe your lie till it becomes.
Listen, you start lying so much, you start saying it so much, you be like, now wait a minute, is this true? Oh,
it's true.
Like that's what she be doing. I promise you.
And she just be something in the house that be waking her up in late in the midnight hour because her spirit be troubled.
Someone touched her shoulder and was like, "Hey, go outside, go make some entertainment. You're gonna
Spirit of the Lord. Get up, Angela, like you did Samuel. Get up, go look outside.
Right, go Lazarus.
Man, get up, hear to every door, multiple doors, and then be like, "Wait, people are outside vibing. I smell something."
Listen, one thing Angela gonna do is
pop up on a group.
Well, no.
Having a conversation. So she goes and she see the trio, which we know is Takima. I love how we can just throw all their name in one. Oh, it's so perfect. Takima. And everybody knows who that is. They're talking with Leah and Quinn. And so she get nervous. She like, they're trying to have something together. I can't have this. I need to go save my life. And so she goes spill it to Mackenzie, who, you know, relays it to Chelsea. And so they like, hold on. If we take out Angela, we leaving ourselves open. Because if they the trio plus Leah and Quinn, they will have the votes moving forward and can control the game. And so we might need to, you know, make a move, take off Angela, bring her to our side, and throw up one of the other two. Which it's funny that in all of that, they never considered throwing them one of the trio up.
Yeah, that confused me so much because it's like, I don't know. It's at least you have some middle numbers in Quinn and Leah.
Right.
And I know that they're in the middle, and I think Chelsea's more scared of the middle because I don't think Takima is going to focus on Chelsea. So I guess in her sense, it makes sense.
But
you still have a big old trio sitting right there, and all it takes is 2 HOHs in a row, and then they're right at the end.
Shoot, a HOH and a veto really could make a decision.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, you never know.
Yeah. And don't let it be Final Four because you can't get rid of both of them, all three of them. If they in the Final Four, one of you is going home if you don't win HOH. So it's like
no way.
Yeah, it's just a very sticky situation to keep letting them get farther and further in the game. So she's decided, you know, debating on if it's gonna be Queen or Leah, kind of with this new information. But they're like, Angela, she be making up stuff. So are we really gonna treat it? You know, we need to take it with a grain of salt. But Angela, she did a big one because she planted this seed. She lied, but it was her truth. But it's still a lie because we don't really know for a fact that that's what was going on. But she successfully planted the seed that there was a new alliance forming, which
maybe she planted a tree. Lord, went all through the house.
Exactly.
Which is funny because Chelsea was like, I don't even believe it, but she was like, just in case. You never know. Shoot, you never really know.
Hey, Aquise Smith. They said, I thought Angela told Chelsea, at least that is what I seen in the episode, but I don't have live feed, so I don't know. And I'm a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you. You know, the edit bounces around. I think she did tell Chelsea first, maybe.
Chelsea got notified first, right? That Friday morning, right? She went there. She said, this is how she worded it. She said, listen, all I'm gonna tell you is that I saw the trio outside with Leah. She didn't even really say Leah's name, but she said Quinn, Because she really wanted to put the blame on Quinn, right? Even though Leah was there.
Right.
Like, they was outside. She said, all I can tell you is I heard them laughing, and then it was quiet. Then I heard them laughing, then it was quiet, and then they was in the bathroom. Then they had went outside. Outside had opened up, right? They was doing the same thing, back and forth. And then I heard, apparently this was the kicker. I said, okay. She said that she heard T-Core tell Quinn that she loved him. She said, I ain't never heard her say that. So what you love him for? Because y'all got an alliance? So
right.
It really just Chelsea really just needed a reason. Do I think she really believed it? I don't think so. But she was just kind of like, okay. Like, Angela did make it seem like, I'm not for sure. I didn't hear them specifically solidify something, but they was keying together. Right. My words, not hers, obviously. And so that was the situation. So.
Yeah. So it was a tree, like Tree said, she planted that tree. It took root, and we know, unlike the casuals know. So unfortunately, if you are just a casual, we do give the spoilers and updates on like what's going on because we watch the feeds. So she did get the veto used on her, Angela. Mackenzie decided to use the veto on Angela. So y'all will see that for the casuals. You will see that tomorrow. She used the veto on Angela. And then Quinn was nominated in her place. And Quinn, as of now, he's going home.
Oh.
And I will be out of the draft.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
About to be
We're not even halfway through, are we?
Right. Screaming, not Angela for House of Villains. Please.
Nah, for real. Angela All-Star. I don't care. Bring her back.
Facts.
She be fussing. Shoot, but it'd be funny. She do be giving us content.
She do. Can't lie.
There really wasn't a lot to really talk about this week, except for the Angela, and then we're gonna go into the Leah stuff. But
they always give us some bright moments, like it get dry, and then they have the flashes.
But it do pick up.
Yeah,
it do.
Yep. So that's all I got for you because they left us on a cliffhanger.
So
tonight.
Let me tell y'all just what's happening behind the scenes. Okay.
Come on.
So let me note because I just thought this was hilarious. So before Noms happened, right? Because we didn't get to talk after Noms. Angela was meeting with Chelsea, and I thought it was so funny because she said, I do not want to go on a block. And if y'all didn't know, Chelsea and Angela promised each other before HOH that they wouldn't nominate each other. And then what you do, nominate her. Chelsea told her, she said, well, girl, it's like slim pickings. Like, I don't really have a lot of people to choose from. And then Angela clocked Chelsea. She clocked her. She said, now, wait a minute. You told me you're not aligned with nobody in the house, though. So if you're not aligned with nobody in the house,
why is this
9 people, sis? I was like,
get her, Angela. Get her.
I said, oh, wait a minute. Get my girl again. Look at my notes. I said, ooh. Anyways, so let me see, what else did y'all miss? Okay, so the big decision this week was going back and forth between whether replacement 9 would be Quinn or Leah. Now we obviously know it ended up being Quinn. But what was going on behind the scenes? And I honestly feel like, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I think the only reason Leah didn't hit the block is because of Chelsea's ego. And I don't think she wanted her ego to be viewed as she put Leah on a block because she's jealous of her relationship that she had with Cam. Because if y'all remember,
jealous.
Y'all gonna have to because of Target,
man.
So that's just my opinion. I think she doesn't want that display. But any conversations that has happened with Leah, it has been in reference to Cam would vote her out. I mean, would keep her over, XYZ, which he did confirm that he would, but he did have the clarification. Cam said, okay, obviously I would keep Leah, but if it's you and Leah, duh. You know what I'm saying? And to me, as long as it's me, we good. Oh, you go in for anybody else. I don't care. So that was the tea behind there. Leah actually has set up a s'mores social. I don't know what you want to call it. They made s'mores in the backyard, right? So they was chilling, you know, having fun, whatever. Leah talked the whole time. And when I said she talked the whole time, she talked the whole time. And then she had talked again and was talking again. And at this point, the house guests have just officially like they are over her, right? There was even a situation where somebody asked Chemo, that's like, Chemo, what's your dream house? And he's like going to talk about it. And then Leah busted in like, oh yeah, he wants that. Girl,
I mean, have you ever been drunk off the taste of marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers? Like that does stuff to you.
No.
You have to.
You don't like chocolate, so she won't.
You know what? This is funny. One time, Steve likes s'mores, right? He does like s'mores, and he was just like, "Oh, geez, let's back." He said, "Wait a minute, do you do s'mores?" And I was like, "Yes, I just don't do it with the chocolate." He said, "But then it's a graham cracker and marshmallows," and I said, "Yeah, and it's delicious." And he was like, "That's weird."
Very.
How was that weird? Because when you eat it, it's a graham cracker with marshmallows plus chocolate. It's just
right.
It's missing one ingredient. You act
and
like
that's why it's not a s'more. You eat a
like
dry
I
sandwich.
like omitted the fire. Like,
no.
those are two ingredients that you need.
You eating crackers and marshmallows. That is not a s'more.
And they delicious. So anyways, everybody was over it at that point. Everybody's like, whatever. The house guests this week, they've been playing a lot of games. They played Truth or Dare. Okay, which of course they cut, you know, all the good juicy stuff. Chemo licked the floor. That was nasty. But he did immediately wash his mouth out with soap.
What do you mean?
I put that in the note specifically for you, Eric, to be like, what the hell?
Because I will send you home for that.
Dare.
What do you mean? What do you mean? They keep the floors
for
clean.
Being nasty.
It was a dare.
That's
you
ain't
are there licking the floor in the Big Brother house. You not licking the floor.
I was just about to say that.
You said for what?
If you was in a Big Brother house for $750,000 and they told you to lick the floor and they gave it to you,
is it for a veto?
No, this is for Truth or Dare.
No,
this is
for fun night.
No.
Why would I lick the floor? Oh, okay, Buzzkill. Okay, Buzzkill. Oh, it's over.
True.
We aren't playing no more.
What's the truth? It's Truth or Dare for a reason. Truth.
What if it's for a veto?
For a veto, I'd consider. Do I need the veto?
Yeah.
No. But it'd be nice.
I always need a veto.
If I need the veto, yes, I'm.
Your ally on the block.
Yes, I will lick the floor for a veto.
Oh, Eric be licking floor.
That's a clip. Eric licking floors out here, people. That's crazy.
For a veto, without question. Question. Y'all know I'm here to play the game, baby. And I
just wanted to get it so I could clip you saying yes, you would lick a floor. Girl, you need to know that ain't no s'more, baby. Kyle, it is a s'more. It is a s'more. You know what? I'm gonna do a poll. Okay, after this, I'm gonna say, is it still considered a s'more?
No.
Omit the chocolate. Because you know what? Sometimes I do, right? Now listen to this. T.
Sometimes you do what?
So when you have your s'more, right, and your marshmallows melted, you put it in between the graham crackers, you get a little caramel and drizzle it. When I tell you that, look, you said, wait a minute, that sounds kind of good.
Still need chocolate.
It do not need, baby. I'm the chocolate.
That might not need chocolate. That's the chocolate.
I'm the chocolate. It's giving milk. It's giving milky chocolate. Okay. Now come on.
He said it's a hot marshmallow with
a cracker. But you add a little sauce to it. You know, you gotta season your marshmallow a little bit.
I'll give that's better than just the cracker and the marshmallow. I'll give you that much.
Delicious. Okay. So, anyways, back to these feeds. Okay, hold on. Caramel sounds good. I'm telling you. All
right, Cam, we're gonna try it. Cam said, "Let's try it in LA." We're gonna try
Let's do it. Let's do it. What do I? We need to find a fireplace. Oh, we can do it over the stove. We sure can.
Do the Airbnb got a fireplace?
Yes. I don't know. I'm about to look.
For a fireplace.
We'll look. We're gonna look into that.
What's up? Yeah.
But anyways, so back to the feeds. So there was a moment, right? There is like some discourse on the timeline right now, and everybody is calling Rabina and T-Core like frenemies. But I'm gonna be real. I'm just like, I don't really see it. But so there was a joke that Rubina made, right? And she said that Chemo and Rubina are T-Core's shields, which is true. There is like some discourse. She was just kind of like, oh yeah, I was kind of joking a moment, but I appreciate Rubina standing on business, but she was like, but sis, it's true. Like I was joking in the moment, but nah, I am. And it hurt T-Core's feelings, which I get. It hurt her feelings because she didn't want Rubina and Chemo to think that she was using them and their friendship wasn't real because she's a shield or whatever. And she was just like, no, like, you know, I get it. You're like a wonderful person. You're great. You know, we are legit friends, but game wise, you have to like, let's be real. Like we are your shields or whatever, which I agree. Because, and people are like, well, you T-Core and I mean not T-Core, Rubina and Chemo really have to like win some things for her to be technically a shield. I don't agree with that. A shield would be if I'm on the block and it's me and T-Core,
you going before me.
Rubina, you going home. If Chemo is on the block with T-Core, Chemo, you going home, baby. You are a shield to me.
She has 2 extra weeks.
Any reasoning, anything, right? That is going to prevent me from going home is a shield to me. Okay, the Beto is a shield. The HOH is a shield. Okay, and my 2 besties are a shield.
Chemo is a shield, exactly. Because
it is. Like let's be real.
2 weeks that T-Core will be guaranteed sitting on the block. If she got put on the block back to back with her 3, that's 2 weeks. She is guaranteed safety for sure.
And you can't put her up against anyone else because that's 2 votes locked. Like say it's like, oh, we're gonna put her up against Chelsea because people like Chelsea. So
you have to put her.
No, that's 2 votes.
Exactly. You have to put her up next to them and they're going home. So T-Core has worked her magic. A lot of people, like Mary said, yes, a lot of people won't let them breathe, specifically T-Core, but they're her shields. Do she got genuine relationships? Absolutely. But I do believe that T-Core did this on purpose. She made sure that she got those 2 in front of her. So they going home, they getting the boot, get kicked out the car.
I think she did it on purpose. I think it just
I think she a mastermind. I think she is. She knitted this. She a knitter, a quilter, or whatever. She has started to quilt it. This is her reality. She wrote her story. She knitted her story.
I get it. I do think she has. I wouldn't. Okay, I'm not giving T-Core the mastermind title just yet. Do I think she's in the workings of it? Possibly. But I think it just happened to be like, luckily I made besties in the house with
that's just me. Am I giving her that's just me. That's how I would play the game.
I think so. I wouldn't give it to her right now, but relationships in the house has put her into a great spot. Yeah. I think she does have yes, really good instincts. I agree with that.
Wait, Mary cracked me up. Why Mary talking about we need to speed to the end of this show so we can wrap it up in 2 weeks?
You know what? Like
they said 2 doubles and we're good.
2 weeks. 2 weeks sound good on the cool. And this is me enjoying the season, but there are dry moments that are happening. But you know what, Mary? I'm not mad at that. We can speak 2 weeks.
Because if you think about it, in a typical season, if Big Brother started on time, which they haven't done in a minute, the finale would be in 2 weeks. It would be in 2 weeks, like in a real season. Yeah. So that's interesting to think about for sure.
Let's see what else. Leah did a pity party. Like she did one. What's today? Tuesday, whatever day it was. She did one and she stayed in the bed all day. Even went to the renown ceremony
was on the
in her jammies. Apparently she's a 3rd9, but don't nobody know.
Right.
But she was upset again last night. So I didn't see it, right? So I won't necessarily comment on it. I'll tell you what the word was when this is why we need flashback CBS.
And
anyways, I'm gonna forever say that. They were taking down T-Core's hair. So shout out to T-Core. We're about to get a natural baddie.
Hey.
Anyways, they were taking down her hair, and Leah had came in and was trying to help her take her hair down or whatever, and she was making it seem like Chelsea was like, "Nah, we got it. You know what I'm saying? I just have to say, now I didn't see that interaction, but that's just what I saw a lot of people comment on timeline. And when it comes to hair, I don't think that was game related, sis. I think it was just She just didn't want you in her. I think that's all that was. And that's not even like, that's no shade, no tea.
Right.
That was just, she just didn't want you. And she already had 3 people in her head. So, I
because
think that's what it was. But
realistically, do you even know how to take down braids, Leah? Do you know how to do that?
It ain't hard, but you got to make sure you ain't ripping her hair out when you do it. That's
right. I know that Chelsea know how to do her because she did her own. She do her own hair. Cam has a bunch of sisters and auntie, like he talked about today, and in his little veto, not the veto, but this episode, he talked about his auntie, talked about his mom. So I'm sure he's learned a thing or two. And Chemo, he with that follow through with that comb, he know what he doing. I seen it with the follow through.
If they didn't know, Shell, they learned.
They learned. Leah doesn't give me that she know what she doing.
No, I seen it live. Chelsea didn't just want her there, but Leah ain't care about volunteering before she seen Chelsea. Okay. As she should have leaving. Yeah, okay. Leah should have went to the 4th on the trio. Yeah, I agree.
Facts.
So she was going back and forth because everybody would happen to be in the HOH room. And Quinn came down. Quinn was doing a little thing all day where he looked like a little hobo. It was cute for a minute, but he did the whole day.
He like Robin Hood.
You took the
going
fun
around, shaking the quarters, trying to get some
I respect it.
Yeah,
or he doing the
like you ain't got to do it all day.
What's his name? Squidward. Spare change.
Like a little hobo.
Spare change. Spare votes. Spare votes, please. Spare votes. No, we don't. You're going home.
What do you mean? It's a funny clip. That's having fun. That's being a good sport.
It is having fun. He just still going home.
I thought it was cool. Yes. So anyway, so he came down to her, right? It was like, hey, can you come upstairs? I don't know why he think, well, I mean, that is your one vote, but like, girl, whatever. But he came down, was like, hey, can you come upstairs? Gotta be a little social because that might help, with the voting. And she was just like, I don't want to be around these people. I don't want to be fake. She was saying, like, I just know the vibe is off. She's like, I'm not feeling heard. Girl, all you should feel is heard. Because you talk over everybody. That's all she do. And it's just so funny that the house gets are now catching on. Because I literally clipped. I have a clip where Matt was there. That's how much that girl was talking. Okay. Y'all have been in the house for 6 minutes. And she was just like, shut up, I'm talking. I was like, is this what she gonna do the whole season? Because all this girl do is talk. I had that clip in week 1. And this girl is still talking. Which is fine, right? And this is coming from a person that talks too much. I talk too much. And if I'm calling you out, you talk too much. Okay? We take one to know one. And since you are the one, okay? So certified she was upset about that.
And
she's certified yapper.
Certified. Got a whole PhD in yapping. But this is also where we rated Leah low last week, where we saw her lose Joseph. And I know keeping Angela for a jury vote was beneficial to her, but it's also like, man, she lost her one nerd that she was controlling, and now look, she's losing the other nerd. And
well, she said today she didn't say she did it for her jury vote. She said she did it so she can make it to jury. I'm not using the video to help you make it to jury.
All for Angela to be like, oh, I don't care about you, bye.
Like, and if you're gonna use the video to say somebody, you better be trying to build something with it. She's talking about, oh, I didn't really do it so we can work together. Then why the heck? That is currency. You should have been using that. Like, I don't care for Leah, so she can make this mistake. That's a mistake on her part. But for her to say she only used it to help her make it to jury, that was dumb. And that she didn't intend on continuing or building anything else with Angela, dumb.
Hey, I'm using the, production in the DR. If they're like, hey, we'll slide you $25K, just keep Angela until jury. You know what?
And she gonna get that video used on her.
Yeah, y'all already know.
You can stay.
Last week, how much we talking? And I need it in the contract, black and white. And email me the contract and email it to my mama and somebody else too, so it's in multiple places. Y'all can't delete it.
And I will sign it in the DR. Oh no, we'll do a verbal. No, we won't.
Sign. You need it in blood. White and black. Look, you need it in blood. Let me buy it.
Knives in the storage room. I'll be right back.
Look, we are Rapunzel. Look, friend pick. Look, Sleeping Beauty.
You stupid. Bye. So anyway, so she was upset. She's going back and forth, and she was saying, I just feel like nobody's listening to me, and I know they're talking about me. Basically, hypocrisy heal is what everybody's saying. That girl been talking mess awesome about everybody. I don't care. Everybody's like, you guys don't care about Leah's feelings. I don't be caring with nobody be crying in the house. I'm gonna be very real with y'all. I don't care. Okay, but it's a part of the game. It's real life. Her feelings can be hurt, but sis, it's really how you move after that. Like you've been stuck up in the room for 2 days now, basically. You know, she came out a little bit here and there, but like, girl, you've been talking mess about people all season. If they talking mess about you, and you've been talking mad mess about Ravina, about everybody, about all of them. So it's just like whatever. It's just another day, honestly.
Yep.
Game of Big Brother, which is all fair game, you know, in my opinion. But after that, today, not really a lot happened. They played a lot of games. Chemo was like, "Oh, I got a campaign." Yes, you got to get up and campaign, child.
Well, today he was talking about we just play games. I don't want to think about the vote. You too safe.
And you know what? As a viewer, Chemo, you gotta go. But in the house, Chemo, you can stay. You don't want to campaign. You don't want to do nothing. Have a seat, right? You know what? You sit right there. There you go. Okay.
You want to paint toenails? You want to do hair? Let's do it.
You sure do. So they was playing quite a few games today. They was acting, you know, having like a lot of fun. Chemo finally did do a little pitch. Last I looked, he was I think he talked to Angela and Cam before I took my little nap today. So he did talk to Angela, and shout out to Angela, because Angela, I love a straight shooter. Okay. She was straight to him. She said, listen, I will give you my vote, right? But you do know you are seen in this house as a trio, right? So she asked Chemo, she said, so in the past, whenever you go to vote, are you guys consulting like as a 3? This man said, well, you know, I'd be advised.
And I'm going to be advised to vote you out.
And even if it, and Chemo was doing like, right. Even then I would have said, you know what? We do have our own thoughts and opinions. Luckily, a lot of times they are in the same direction. Now, moving forward, you got to look at it like this. We are now all in jury. Now, of course, we don't know who's going to end up being in the final 2, but if this vote keeps me here, my trio will see that. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point in time in the game, it's getting down to the nitty gritty, and every little deal, every little vote counts. And us seeing that could possibly be 3 votes for you in the jury. That's how I would say. I would have been lying, but that's what I would have been saying. But she basically wrapped that campaign up for him. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if they really wanted to play the game, if Mr. Kent, I know he probably wouldn't do it, but I'm like, hey, Chelsea, I love you, girl, but you did take out Joseph when you weren't supposed to. So this week is really not beneficial for me. If I'm Cam, I'm thinking like, it's really not beneficial for me to get rid of Quinn. If you can pull Angela, Mackenzie, you know, we pull these votes together. Leah, let's keep Quinn and try to flip it on. Why keep a trio? You know, plant the trio to the other people. Mackenzie can go with the win. She don't care. And flip the vote. And they be like, Chelsea, I mean, y'all flipped last week. Let's flip again. We've been flipping all season.
Listen, been flipping all season, okay?
That would shake the house up. That would shake it up.
Listen. And one thing about this this house is gonna be shook every week. Every week it's gonna be shook.
I would hate that to happen because that would look bad on Chelsea's HOH. But I mean,
hey, it'd be entertaining.
Every man and woman for themselves.
So she basically tell him like, okay, like I think she was just like, all right, bro, you give me a lot of you don't even know what you're doing. So she said, look, this is what you need to do to campaign. I said, now she had to tell this man how to campaign. She was like, listen, you need to go in there and tell people that Quinn is better at comps. Quinn is a super fan. He knows the game more than everyone in this house. You have to realize, even working with Quinn, that he put his ally on the block. So if you decide to work with him, there's a high chance. Twice. You know, right.
And they both went
home. There's a big chance that you go home. Exactly. So you might be, he's like, do you want to be in the same situation as Quinn's allies? You know what I'm saying? If you go to keep him. So he did talk to Cam, and then she was just like, man, that conversation was weird. That was weird. You need to listen. You need some kind of campaign. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I didn't watch.
It'll be interesting.
Shoot. Yeah. Are we on the road to our first non-unanimous vote, or will Leah throw him that?
I think Leah gonna throw him. Yeah. I think so. I'd be very surprised if she don't throw him a PDP.
I love the Corey slander because he needs to continue to get lashing because he really thought he was doing something and he was not.
Yeah.
I just realized you said Whataburger and that is not that man last.
Corey Whataburger. You in Texas, Mary?
Scream. Or she in the Midwest.
Is hilarious.
Somewhere.
Oh my god. They got Whataburger in the Midwest? I don't know why I thought that was only in the South.
Well, I consider Oklahoma Midwest, not South, but
wouldn't Oklahoma be South?
I consider it's in the middle.
Alexa, y'all ain't even close to the middle.
Oklahoma in the South?
Only reason y'all are close to the middle is because Texas is that big. But y'all next to Texas, so I think
we're the Midwest.
He said Alexa says that Oklahoma is considered to be in both the South and the Southwest.
She lying.
Big time.
Alexa, Eric said you lying.
Oh man.
Now she gave a receipt. She said, well, if you go to so-and-so.com. Alexa, stop.
Hey, shout out to Big Ange for getting the Taylor Hale shout out though. She brought out the Lays and everything.
She did.
Oh, can we talk about Taylor real quick? That wraps the week. She kind of been going ham on the timeline this week, and I'm just like,
she dipped the toe out there.
Let me tell you this, okay? So if y'all don't know, there was somebody on Twitter that posted an old picture of Joseph and Taylor, right? And she was saying like, ooh, I forgot what the comment was, but basically insinuating that they had got back together. Taylor was upset or whatever and was like, she cussed out like, why are you putting this up? You know, doing this for clout. You know this old picture, whatever. Then the other whoever that page was like, you're doing this to a minor, baby. If your big minor ass gonna get on the timeline and got my name in your mouth, you gonna get checked like an adult, okay? Hello. And I didn't even think she like went like crazy. Like she could have like really went like ham. Like she really just told her to like mind her business, basically.
Pretty much.
So that was hilarious to me. But I am a big fan. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a big fan when these like personalities, TV personalities, kind of clap back at their fans because you know what? Today I got time. Like today I got time. And
because let me tell y'all something. Y'all little things. Y'all are beyond delusional. Y'all are entitled to these people's time, their space, their lives. And y'all think y'all can just say anything y'all want to these people without impunity. And one day I'm going to be one of those people. So I need y'all to understand. I may not say much, but don't get it twisted. When I got time, I will let you know. So please.
And Eric don't cuss, but I will cuss on his behalf. just let that be known.
When Eric gets on,
that I know if there is a pocket, I will be out of it. Okay, just know that.
Hey, so when Eric gets on, I'm gonna be one of them parasocial people though. I'll be like, wow, Eric, that guy knows me.
There you go.
Listen, period.
Don't kill him, but don't
so
push him.
Word to the dumb. You know, they usually say word to the wise, the word from the wise, whatever the saying is. Leave these people alone. If you are not ready to cash the check you are trying to write. Okay? That's all I gotta say.
Because these people like normal people.
They're normal people.
At the end of the day, they're all normal people.
They're all people.
Maybe some of them were on Dr. Phil and like 18 TV shows, but even those people are all normal. We're all people.
Exactly. So, and then don't get on here and say, oh, I'm deactivated my account. I don't feel like I want to. We don't want to hear it because stay in your place. Mind your business. Leave them alone. That's all we got to say.
That's it.
That's it.
Mind your business. But anyways, it's looking like Quinn is going home.
It ain't even looking like
not going home, but to jury. Which I'm gonna be real. I think Gwendolyn would be a nice foreperson of the jury. Yeah. So I think he's gonna enjoy it, and I think he's gonna be great. He's gonna be funny. Quinn, I think, would have did so much better this season if he wasn't doing the pandering. Like, and I do, and like the thing is, the other house guests noticed that. It's like, just be yourself. Like, You got on the show because you were you. Like, you can stay on the show if you were you. It's just like it keeps feeling like he was trying to make a moment happen, like be on TV. You on TV, sir. Like you on TV. You already won that. So
right.
So yeah, I think
and two is like if he would have just shut his mouth, he would not be in the position that nobody would have ever known about the power. Like all of this goes back, even after the power mistake, right? When you use your power, you just did not think it through. Cedric volunteering, stupid as heck. But you were the HOH, which means you could have not obliged him and made your own decision, which you knew would have been beneficial.
Happy birthday, Cedric. It's his birthday.
Oh, today. It is his birthday. Yes, happy birthday. Big Ced. Or no, we call him Young Ced. Young Ced, not the little Ced.
Young Cedric.
Young Cedric. But yeah, 22 years old. Wow. But yeah, Quinn he's made some stupid mistakes.
Oh,
that could have been avoided.
Go ahead. I forgot to talk about something. But go ahead.
Go ahead.
Mackenzie. This is for you.
Uh-oh.
I need you to get we about to wrap this up. I just need you to get a little bit of awareness, right? So y'all know there is a little between Cam and Chelsea, right? Single white female. Yeah. She will not leave. Yes, she will not. A movie about a white woman. She will not leave the HOH room. And last night it pissed me off to all festivity. Like she waited until Cam was ready to leave. Just like, all right, I'm leaving. Please. Get a moment. I'm just trying to see because I'm trying to see if Cam and Chelsea like have this like chemistry. Like they're cute, right? They have like little tiny little moments, but we haven't legit seen them and they're just like awkward. They're always sitting like far apart from each other, you know. I just need to see a moment.
It's always a will they want they with them. Will they want?
And Mackenzie is always in the way. And then she was rubbing on Cam last night. They was giving each other massages. He took his shirt off. Then she grabbed the lotion. I said, not the lotion. Ooh. Not the lotion. Not the lotion.
The same lotion X was using on Whitney to rub Whitney down? Is that the same lotion?
Yes. Same one. Same one. So it was, and then they flipped it and reversed it. And then Mackenzie was like, oh, you know, get that side right there. And I was just like,
Mackenzie. You
can't tell me that Mackenzie don't like him.
Not Mackenzie. She like him. Bye, Eli, please.
You know.
She want everybody man, but she want everybody man, but
the one that was assigned to her. Matt was assigned to you, ma'am. Okay, that's your man. Mackenzie be like, my man is her man is my. No, it's not. It's not your man.
She said Chelsea can only get them for the weekend. That's hers through the week. But y'all,
anyways.
That's pretty much it. We appreciate y'all for kicking it with us. If you're new here, please make sure you stay on Twitter and follow us at AWAGBT there. And then please go on over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel at AWAGBT Podcast and subscribe and turn on those notification bells so you never miss when we got an episode coming out. And we hope you all have a wonderful night. We will see you back tomorrow for the eviction and whatever else they decide to give us on the episode and any twists that may come up. I don't know. I doubt any are, but
and Eric's eviction party because he will be evicted from the draft.
I take it. It happens, y'all. Listen, I done won 2 drafts already, so you know my crown is I still got a crown on my head, a couple crowns. So
I don't know if I say that happens. But
so it's okay for me to lose. It's fine. Look, finally, y'all beat me in a draft. Finally, I won 2 back-to-back. Only won 2 back-to-back.
Well, it don't matter. What you on 1, 2 drafts? You licking floors? Good for you.
Y'all have a wonderful.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, now Ainsley got another. I need her to be gone.